Ooh, there's a hole there. So... Good morning. So I'm here in Alabama. It is 6:51 on September 1st. I decided to come back with Rob because, I don't go back to school till Tuesday anyway, and I want to spend more time with him and all that jack because it's just what happens when you're in a long-distance relationship. So I came outside this morning to check on my shelf because it rained like terribly last night. So the good news, kind of, sort of, is that it doesn't seem as warped as I thought it was going to be. Now, the back is made of paper, so that's kind of good, because it's a Walmart shelf, but I could possibly still, blow dry it, maybe, and restore it. I don't know. Trying to see. I'll show you guys in a moment. So here's the shelf. Like you can see, it's not too warped, but then when you look down in there, it's not looking so great. So basically, we were driving in last night. Before we left, we checked weather to make sure it wasn't going to rain or anything, because it would have been pointless to bring the shelf if it was going to rain. Wasn't supposed to rain. So we get, somewhere kind of around the Alabama line, and all of a sudden, I start seeing sprinkles on my windshield, and then it gets harder and harder and harder. I'm like, great, wonderful. Now, that shelf's going to be ruined. So I'm going to try to see if Rob has, a tarp or something that I can cover it with, because it is supposed to possibly rain at 12. Like I said, it doesn't really look like it's in that bad of condition. So I'm thinking that I kind of want to try to restore it if possible. And just, I guess we could just make the back, we could just get a piece of wood and drill it on the back, or nail it on the back, or whatever, because it does not look that bad at all. And for anyone who knows Rob, you know that, unfortunately, he has this rain cloud that follows him everywhere that he goes. So I was kind of trying to be really optimistic and hopeful and speaking positively that the rain cloud wasn't going to follow him last night, but it kind of did. So we need to figure out spiritually how to get rid of that. All right, so I'm going to walk into Rob's shop here and see if there's a tarp, a plastic tarp that I can cover this shelf with. And if not, I'll be taking me a trip to somewhere to find one, because this shelf is not dead. Well, let's look around. This is Rob's little workshop. Not really little. Oh, this is he's working on this for the studio for me. And I believe these also go with them. I think he said he still has to stain them, and then he can go put them in the studio. Well, I am not seeing a tarp anywhere, so guess where I'm going this morning? I see some plastic wrap right there. I'm not sure. Well, here's what I'm going to do, because it doesn't look like it's supposed to rain until 12. I'm going to go inside. I've got some stir-fry things in the freezer that I've been wanting to try out, but when I first got pregnant, all of a sudden, I just was really picky about things. Ooh, there's a hole there. So I'm going to go and try to make some of that, see how it tastes. If I don't like it, then I'll just go grab something when I go out to Walmart. Because like I said, I have till 12 before it starts to rain. Here's Jack. What you doing, bud? What you doing? Jack, you're moving too fast. something with Dairy Queen, or like if they've changed their policy, but it's just weird because I asked for a kid's cone with rainbow sprinkles, and she said you can't get one unless you get a combo, which typically I just get a kid's cone all the time. So, weird. I got my ice cream. I'm definitely not gonna eat this whole thing. I never do, because I'm not really a big sugar, like dessert sugar person. I like sour candy, but not really dessert things. But I do like this, and pretty much when all the sprinkles are done, I'll be done too. And then I'll put this somewhere. And I'm trying not to take this in the house because Rob's been doing like a really good job on his diet. So by the time he'll see this, it'll be like 2 weeks after this. But I don't want to mess up his diet. Ice cream is his weakness, so I'm just gonna try to eat it here in my car before I go into Walmart, and then go home. What's up? So I am now at 2:27 in the morning making easy spicy southern chicken spaghetti. I saw this recipe on Facebook. I have like this knack or this thing when I go on Facebook and I see recipes, and I just have to cook them because they look good. So I'm gonna try this one tonight, and I'm gonna bring you along with me, and I'm using Rob's phone to help me. So let's go. Oh my gosh, this sun is awful. Come over here. There
Can't see.
It's coming right there. It's right there. I know, it's terrible. You look so pale. It's time for me to go home. I always hate leaving because that means that I have to leave. So it sucks. But I'm not crying this time like that one time that I cried. So I'm really proud. Leaving to go home now from Alabama. It's been a great summer. Not happy about it, but I'll be okay. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm gonna stop at Longhorn on the way home because I really just want some really good vegetables. Rob approves of this message.
Yes, I do.
So, adios, Dennison.
Have a good one, be safe. I'll see you in a couple of weekends, I guess.
Disney World.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks.
That'll be next time we see each other, September 21st.
And then I'll be making a 7.5-hour drive.
Yeah. Well, I'll be making that drive.
Yeah.
So, right.
All right.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the sneak peek kit, and I wish that I recorded this when I first got the kit because obviously it had everything in there. I've already used it and sent everything in. The results have come back. I don't know what the baby is, but three of my friends do because they're helping me. But when you get it, it's going to come packaged in just like some bubble wrap like this. And when you pull it out, inside here, they also sent like an envelope where you could ship everything back without having to go and do all that. Everything is right here that you're gonna need. So that's what I loved about using this kit. It was about $79.99, and at the time that I took it, I was at 14 weeks, so I was able to get everything that I needed. So this is the box sneak peek. Inside this box, there were several little baggies. The first thing that you look at though, of course, are these instructions, and it tells you everything. The first really key instruction was that no males can touch the box, can touch any of the contents of the box, like nothing. They can't even be present in the room when you're doing this test. So I thought that was really interesting. And one other step that I forgot to do, you have to activate it. There's a card in here that shows you how to activate. You have to activate your kit as soon as you get it and enter that barcode in, otherwise they can't send you the results or do anything like that. So make sure you activate the kit first. Inside the kit, I got a baggie that had 3 of these. We ended up only using 2 of them. It's always been hard for me to get my blood flowing. My blood never comes out whenever I get my finger pricked. We had to fill up a vial, which I'll show you in a clip. But when we filled up that vial, it took a long time to squeeze. We used first this finger. I couldn't get anything out of here. So then I ran my hand under hot water again and just kind of kept pumping my hand to try to get everything flowing. And we did this finger and we were able to do it. We just had to keep squeezing. I got my school nurse to help me because I don't like needles at all. I just don't. Yeah, so she helped me do this. They also provide you with Band-Aids. You have 3 Band-Aids that they give you. I already used 1 of them. I'm just left with 2. You get 3 alcohol wipes. We've used 2 of them, obviously. You get some gauze, which I didn't use. You get a little tourniquet that you put around your wrist. My wrist is so small that this kind of was just like a little bracelet, like it didn't really do much of anything. When you wash your hands, you have to really get under your nails really well. So they supply you with a nail brush, and I'm gonna actually probably use this forever just for other things because I have long nails. I cut them off, but like typically I have long nails. This one I didn't cut off yet. But my nails get this long, and so sometimes getting under them is a mess. Then it provides you with, everything comes in little baggies. You have the little vial, which when you're getting it, you put it inside this box right here, and you stick the vial right there to catch the blood. And after you catch all the blood, you close the vial, you stick it in a bag, like it'll tell you which bag to put it in. It's the biohazard one, so you stick it in the biohazard bag. Then after you stick it in the biohazard bag, you stick it in the box. There's a clear box that comes with it. On the bottom of that box, by the way, is your barcode number for your activation code, so make sure that you get that. Luckily, I didn't activate mine, so I just got an email and they had my barcode already in there for me. So if you do forget to activate it, no worries. And then you put that plastic box into there's another bag that says place box inside this bag. Then you put it in your package, another package envelope that they send you, and you ship it off. I would suggest try to ship it off as soon as you take the sample. I was able to, at school we have an outgoing mailbox, so I was able to stick it in there, and they come around midday. I took the blood sample around 9, so they were able to take it midday and get it sent off, and everything went well. But I really did like, oh yeah, and you get little tattoos too, which, I mean, I don't really like wearing tattoos, but if you want to, you have a tattoo that says it's a boy, it's a girl, whatever. Really cute stuff. But It really wasn't that complicated. I think I just made it complicated because I want to make sure I did it perfectly, but literally everything is on here. Just read his instructions, do everything it says on here. And if you're like me and you don't like needles or whatever, then find somebody to help you do it, because it makes it easier. Good morning. So it is Tuesday, August 27th. I have my sneak peek here so that I can get my blood drawn for the gender thing. So I'm gonna go up to the nurse's office now and let her help me because I don't do needles. So here's my blood sample, and I have it in this biohazard bag. Oops. And I stick this into this box. And I stick this box into this bag. And then they give you your postage and you stick it back in here and you mail it back to them. And I should find out in a couple days. So typically my routine is I come home from work and then I take a nap and then I wake up and do everything that I need to do for a couple hours, and then I go back to sleep, and then I may wake up again and just consider getting up and doing something for a couple hours again, or just lay there. Well, today or yesterday, when I got home from work, I left work, I went to Walmart, I bought things to try this new cheesy broccoli stuffed chicken. It was actually really, really good. My dad and I had it for dinner and we thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I ate it, then went to sleep. Later than I usually do, but I'm still awake after a couple hours or a few hours, so whatever. Rob and I had our little evening chat. I actually called him while I was in Walmart and he wasn't really. So remember when Rob said that I only sleep like a couple hours at a time and that I gotta get up and do something? Here we are. I went to sleep, like I probably passed out around 9:50, 10 o'clock somewhere, and it is now like 2 something in the morning, and I tried laying here and just going back to sleep, but I just can't. So I got up and I've got my orange juice, my water, my plum. This week I'm gonna watch Harry Potter because I finished all the Twilights, so I'm gonna do some Harry Potter stuff, getting ready for Halloween. Here we are. My life. I can't help it. But sometimes it's just when you talk on the phone, like it's just normal life. For us, we don't like sit and have these super long conversations every day, even when we're together. So we mostly text. I will say we text a good bit and just send each other funny stuff or whatever. But like I said before, when we were talking to y'all, every long distance relationship is different. Every relationship is different. We're not your traditional couple at all, so I don't have to talk to him for hours at a time. I could talk to him for 5 minutes and just be like, all right, it was nice talking to you, hear your voice. I'm gonna go now. So I'm gonna finish eating my little 2 in the morning snack and lay back down and go to sleep, because tonight I'm going to an open mic night with my friend and I'm gonna try to perform, so I'm gonna need all the energy I can get.
Heaven only knows where you've been, but I don't really need to know. I know where you're gonna go. On my heart where you rest in your head, and you look so beautiful. It's like you're an angel. Can I stop the flow of time? Can I swim in your divine? 'Cause I don't think I'd ever leave this place. Oh, promise you better. And if you don't believe me, please see, I don't need no effort. All you gotta do is flip the switch before we better. Oh, turn the lights down low. Yeah, now I'm feeling you breathing slow. Cause baby, we're just reckless kids trying to find an island in the flood. Oh, turn the lights down low. Loud, loud, loud.